In this video, we'll be covering the installation process for the Starlight NXT Special Purpose Child Restraint. The first thing to highlight for installation is the use of the ISOFIX system, which is supplied as standard with the Special Purpose Restraint in Australia. The ISOFIX system is used to stabilise the seat, especially when utilising the swivel base to turn the seat towards the vehicle door. In order to use the ISOFIX system, it is necessary for vehicles to have ISOFIX attachment points, such as the ones shown here. The ISOFIX adapter for the Starlight NXT must be placed inside the dedicated slots at the rear of the base. The connection can then be made by pushing the ISOFIX latches over the connection points in the vehicle seat. There should be an audible click when the latches connect. To test the connection, gently pull on each connection point to check it is attached. Now that the ISOFIX points are connected, you can push the restraint rearwards in the vehicle seat so that the Starlight NXT is as close to the vehicle backrest as possible. Once the desired position for the Starlight NXT has been reached, tighten the 4 grub screws to secure the ISOFIX adapter to the seat base. There are 2 on each side of the seat. An additional method of stabilising the restraint is to use the clamp bow accessory, which functions very similarly to the ISOFIX adapter. The Starlight NXT is supplied with 2 black ISOFIX guides as standard. There may be benefit of using these adapters where the vehicle seat upholstery is in the way of the ISOFIX connection points. Now let's look at the vehicle seat belt, which must always be used with the Starlight NXT. For children that weigh between 9 and 15 kilograms, the vehicle seat belt must be routed as shown, with the belt passing through the back of the car seat. If it's your first time installing the Starlight NXT, it may provide additional benefit to remove all of the padding from the front of the seat so that you have a clearer view of what's going on. The seat belt should start as shown, with the upper portion passing over the outer structure of the seat and the lower portion passing over the red belt guide located at the closest side of the seat base. Both portions of the belt then join together before passing through the back of the seat via the opening located here. The seat belt is then fed behind the Starlight NXT before coming back through the second opening of the seat towards the front of the restraint. Finally, both sections of the seat belt are passed over the second red belt guide before being buckled in. For this configuration, the inbuilt 5-point harness is the primary restraint of the child. For children 18 kilograms and over, the vehicle seatbelt must be used over the top of the child and the Starlight NXT. For this route, the upper section of the seatbelt passes through the red belt guide, located at the side of the head support. The belt can be fed through this belt guide at the rear of the structure. The lower section of the seatbelt should pass over the red belt guide on the same side of the seat base. The vehicle seatbelt should then pass over the child and the seat, with both sections passing across the second red belt guide on the opposite side of the restraint, before being buckled in. For children that are between 15 and 18 kilograms, either seatbelt path is appropriate and should be selected based on fitment of the child. In both cases, take care to ensure that the seatbelt is not twisted and that the path is not interrupted unintentionally. Any residual slack from the vehicle seatbelt should also be removed. And there we have it, a perfectly installed Starlight NXT.